Welcome back everybody to the FC United Save, and I'm happy to say things have slightly picked up a little bit from the last time. I've decided to come back a little bit earlier as the form has been improving, and since the last episode where I was a little bit angry and we only had the one game, hopefully it won't happen today. So as you can see, we are lying in 8th position now. We have just taken an L in the last game, but we'll show you some of the results that have gone through. But yeah, lying in 8th. We're in reach of the playoffs once again. We're nowhere near the automatic promotion. So that's where we're aiming for. Burnley and Crystal Palace are just way too good. Way too good, as you saw from Palace in the last episode, obviously with a bit of 6-1 thrashing. If we take you back through the games that we had, after that game, we went on a little bit of a run, like I say. Birmingham, we beat 1-0 thanks to a goal from Seamus Butt on the 70th minute. Peterborough, we won at home 3-1. Our home form has been great, and I think I've found out why we're not winning at home. I'll tell you that in just a second. Hart getting a brace with Ortega getting the other one. And then Cardiff, we've got a Butt and Ortega once again. Ortega has been playing out on the wings, and it seems to have suited him quite well. And plus, we have changed formation once again. The reasoning why we're on a little bit of a run. And then our last game, we lost 3-2. Yeah, not the best game, really. There was a penalty, but Burnley, it wasn't a penalty. He hit the ball against him and he fell over. That's what it was. So I'm a little bit peed off about that, to say the least, but it is what it is, and that leaves us in 7th, 8th position. So today we've got Reading, who are lying in 12th, and Charlton, who are lying in 15th. Games we should be winning, and the reason why we're not winning at home as often as I would like, our home form has gone to pot, is because it's not really our home ground, is it? We're at Solva City's ground, not our home ground. So hopefully we'll be back to that in February when our extensions are all done and what have you. So back to what it was. Just out of interest, what did they say they are extending our stadium to? It doesn't say, does it? I'm sure it says somewhere. I think it's going up to about 10,000, something like that. So it's what we're literally bringing in anyway now at the moment. So quite happy with that. Let's move on. Let's get our first game underway. It's Reading. And let's meet the team. We'll just click them opposition's instructions. And this is the team that we are going to be going with. Hafal is going to be in goal. We've got Cole, Orr, Kasimi and Armstrong at the back. Yeah, Abby's been dropped. Kasimi's playing really well. Taylor Crossdale should be playing. He's got 7 goals. I'm very tempted to bring him in instead of Ireland and switch Ortega over the other side. In fact, you know what? I might do that now. Taylor Crossdale can play over this side, I think. We'll do that. We'll do that. 7 goals on the wing. Dazell's playing quite well. He hasn't got a name to him, but he has getting a few assists. Dick and Machin in the centre. We've got Crossdale, Dazell, Ortega on attacking midfielders. And then obviously we've got Butt up front. Ortega's leading the race now with 10 goals from Butt. And then you've got Crossdale with 7 right behind him. We've got a few injuries. McGavin, he's out as well. He's out for 3 months. What's he done? He's suffered a hip treatment, what he's having. Martinez is out up to another 11 days. Fractured ribs, and Taylor Hart is out for 7 weeks as well. So we're going to be losing quite some key players in here. 3 in fact. So we're going to have to make do with what we got. Are on the verge of selling Green as well. He's getting a bit hacked off as well. So you know what? If you get hacked off, go blabbing to the press, then you're out. I'm not messing around. We do need an improvement to the squad. I'm just wondering where we are, where we need it really. I think possibly here, and maybe a star player in midfield, maybe, and then probably a decent goalkeeper. I think a really top rating goalkeeper, but I doubt very much we're going to be able to get that. So let's move on. Brace yourselves. It's 6 points we're wanting from this episode, which would be nice, and not a hammering. And let's get to the second game this time, shall we? But we'll see how this formation does here. At home, we should, well, say at home, we're away at Salford City, which is our home ground for the time being. At the moment, so far, so good. Reading are below us, so it should be a team we should be beating, but they're only a couple of points behind us there. Cole on the far side. And the ball goes in, it comes straight back out again, and they do get away with it. In fact, they're racing forward, 3v4 at the moment. And it's a good interception, but not very far. Our passing has been atrocious as well. I really don't know what to do about it. So if there's any suggestions, even training, it's not even working at all. Maybe there's certain drills I need to put in. I don't know, but Dazelle. Nice, easy ball. And we haven't even got it on more than 2 feet away passing, you know. It's a great ball. That is wonderful, and that should have been a goal. It's a lovely move by FC of Manchester there, but it's a corner ball. Crossdale is going to whip it in. Not very far. I'm sure I had these on short corners as well, so that doesn't go anywhere, does it? As Canos comes away for Reading. It's going to fall over. No, he doesn't. We whip that ball away from him. We don't concede a penalty, which is always a good thing. Coming up to half time, Charlton are beating Burnley 2-0. That's a massive result, that is. What are Charlton on here? Hopefully they'll get it out of the system in that game and win, and then they'll just fold towards, hopefully. Right, it's time for everybody to dig in, I think. And you weren't bad, you can still improve, so we'll do that and start the second half. We're not getting the balls to our wingers at all by looks of things either, so that's a little bit of a shame as well. Dick's just gone into the book as well, and Cole is struggling out there as well. So if we've got anybody to replace Cole, which we have, Medford, Smith or Stewart, we're going to bring Stewart in, and Dick's going to come off as well. In fact, I've got nobody to come in for Dick. Apart from Ireland, I don't really want to do that. So I didn't plan that well. I think most of our players are... There is Green though, isn't there? I don't really want to put Green in there. We definitely need another midfielder. A top-class midfielder. Dazelle's looking a little bit battered as well. Maybe Green can get slot in there. As we could play it from the back, which is somewhat different. We haven't done that for a while. Nice and easy. Take your time. Slow the tempo down. Nice, easy, short passes. Okay, we still have it. Crossdale racing down that right-hand side. I'm clock watching as well, and they get hoof it away. We'll start again then. It's not going to deter us. We'll start that again. Ball over the top this time. Butts on it. But doesn't finish it. Let's try once more. Or not, as the case may be. Medford Smith could be coming on soon as well. Dick this time. Playing out wide to Stewart. Stewart's getting increasingly more game time. But that's not going to happen much longer. As it's a good... How on earth has that gone in? You lose one game, you start losing a lot of games. How has he got in? Who are you? Or why did you not put a foot in? Absolutely livid. Let's go attacking. And Armstrong Beck can come in for Armstrong. I'm absolutely livid. Ortega for Ireland. I don't think it's going to matter much at this point. We've gone attacking. We've not done anything since the 70th minute. Maybe a chance here if we get the ball. We have got it through, Dick. We keep the ball. Cross comes in. Crossdale. All you had to do was get the ball in the box. That's all you had to do. Frustration is starting to creep in. Not only from me either. Ireland. Go on then, son. I'm trying to calm down. It's when things aren't going right. Just when you start the season off really well, then it just goes all wrong. That whole month of October where we were just awful. It's a good tackle. We've got about a minute to go. And we'll hoof it up because that's all we can do. It's a throw-in. We have it again though. Come on, boys. Chop, chop. Throw in, Stewart. And I blame Stewart from all of that. Oh, for goodness sake. Look at the... We've won it back, amazingly enough. 15 minutes to go. We've had the ball for the past 2 minutes and we've not done anything with it. Through ball. Somebody, just get it in the box. Get a corner, right, okay. It's a last chance saloon here. As the FC United fans are cheering our lads on. I don't know why, because I would have gone home by now. Well, singing the praises. We're back to losing again. So that's twice, 2 on the bounce now we've lost. And this game we should not have lost. Look at the stats. Look at them stats. I'm absolutely livid with that. How? How? Far from pleased. I'm going to slate them again because they are absolutely atrocious. We just need to get a few wins together. That's all we need. And Reading will close the gap on us. In fact, they're level on points and level on goals and everything else. Charlton next up. They could get level on points with us as well. Why not? Let's give everybody a chance, shall we? We'll move on to the next game. Onwards, our forwards are literally useless. We've got one up front. Thank you very much. And forward, football at its finest today. Such a good match. Was gutted when I left the stadium until I logged on and saw we'd won. The chances created battle. The chances created, yeah, but it's the goals. Zane, that's very, very odd indeed. Right, let's move on to the next game. I'm just not having a great time. Right, this is a side then. I don't think there's much of a change. Crossdale and Stewart are in. Dick and Machin in the centre. Dazal, we've got nobody. Cole is now suspended for this game. We've still got injuries to everybody else, all our key players. So yeah, we definitely need somebody in the centre. But as far as I can see, we are really, really struggling. In fact, or do you really need to be playing ball winning? Because you can't. We'll do that. Hafal, we've got Stewart or Cassimi, Armstrong, Dick and Machin, Dazal, Ortega and Crossdale with Butt up front. They really need to start scoring goals, don't they? Because we are struggling big time. Big time to say the least. When we were winning, everybody was happy. Now we're losing again. They're not so happy. Let's move into the pitch and let's kick off, shall we? No expectations. There's always an expectation. Just go out there and win, please. I'm not asking for a lot. Get some results. We are in the white, not the red. Just to confirm, because we don't have the ball. That's how I know. Smith comes in at goal. I mean, somehow that's managed to stay out. I honestly thought that was in. That's I don't know where the ball is. I'm not really interested. It's not a goal. I would have been surprised if that was overturned. We do get it away, but not very far. We just seem to be struggling an awful lot. Maybe we need to push the cam back to midfield, maybe. Although we might get something here, though. Lovely. We need to stick to our formation, and that's what I seem to struggle with. We're changing too often. And our passings are again straight through the middle lot. Malcolm. It's a good stop by Hafal, though. He's playing really well in goal. He's probably our player of the season so far. It's a pity we couldn't get the players like Price and Bateson from last season from Everton. Now we brought these two youngsters in, and they haven't got a clue. Butt and Ortega, they have really struggled. But to be fair, everybody else has struggled with them as well. So I thought this might have been the season when we started it off really well. It's not happened, has it? It's not materialised. So we're just going to have to... it's going to be painful. If we get into the playoffs again, I'll be happy. But I don't want a heartache of losing out in the final once again. Or we'll play it back. If we got to the Premiership, we would go straight down. And Butts missed it. We need 2, maybe 3 class players in this side. I think what we're going to have to do is when we get our budgets and stuff for next season, or even we need to buy 1 class player with majority of the budget. I think that's the way to go. That's what we have to build on from there on in. And some of these players have to go because they're just not good. I mean, some of these players like Crossdale stuck with us. I mean, I think we signed him again, signed him for this season on a permanent. He's not been brilliant. Since we got his contract sorted, he's not been brilliant at all. Charlton with the goal kick. It's been hit up there. And that's about it. Nothing's... we're not really playing well at all, are we? We're going to have to stick with the formation. I want to go back to a 4-2-4 again, but I think for now we'll stick with it. We're not losing as much, but we don't seem to be scoring. We have got a little bit. I mean, in the last game we did FM them. Well, we were FM, should I say. So we should have came out with a win last game. As we have the ball now, amazingly enough. Let's soak this. Oh, I thought he lost it, Stewart. Or to Dick, into Dazal. It's a great ball up. It's gone in! Yes! It's gone in! Finally, we have a goal to celebrate as well. In off both posts as well. I don't know whether you get an achievement for that, do you? Because I didn't score it. I mean, to hit both posts and go in, surely that must be an achievement. Dazal, lovely ball through. Off one post, in the other, and with the spin taking it over the line. And that's a 1-0 lead. So, we've jumped ahead of Reading now. Reading, I guess, are drawing 1-1 with Portsmouth. Half an hour to go. We're looking okay. Dazal's playing as an attacking midfielder this time round, and he needs to come off as well. Saying that, and White goes to that screen. I really hate that. Do I put Green in? Yeah, I'm gonna have to. And Kasim is knackered as well. We're gonna have to bring Abby in as 2. Let's not concede a goal, boys. Concentrate. We've done well so far. It's a good save by the goalkeeper. I think it was going wide, but I was just watching in astoundment that we managed to let that one through. I mean, our defend. Maybe we need to get another defender. We need a midfielder, a defender, and our very own attacker as well. As Eastman's gone down. He's gone down injured. It looks pretty serious. Ortega and Ireland. I wanted to change that as well. We might do that in a second. Ortega, you're coming off in a minute. So, oh, great back heel there. Did you see that? Little bit of skill. Malcolm. It's not Machin, is it? Malcolm. Where did I get Malcolm from? I might change it to Malcolm. Malcolm sounds much better than Machin. Armstrong down this left-hand side. Ball into the middle. Butt's got a goal. 11th goal of the season as well. Woof. Ah, I can breathe again. 10 minutes to go. Ortega, he stayed on as well. Dick over to Armstrong. Armstrong skips past his man. Through ball to Butt. Stays on side. Wonderful finish that. And, oh, for goodness sake. It moved, didn't it? We want to do that. There we go. We just bring Ireland on now. We've brought our subs on. I think it's well managed this time around. And we get a victory. So the formation does work. It just doesn't work at home. Or wherever that may be nowadays. And we, again, our XG was a lot better as well. Well, I'll say a lot better. It's been improving. 62% possession as well. That's what happens. I'm intrigued as to how much possession we have really got this season already. But on average, we might have a double check on that as well before we close off today. 2-0 win. Our goal difference is improving a little bit. It's gone up to 3. We are 3 points off automatic. 3 points off playoff place, and we're only 11 points off automatic. It looks like Crystal Palace are just singing and dancing their way back to the Premiership. What a result! Can't believe it. I'm absolutely buzzing. Well, so are we, Jazzy. Jazzy merch. Okay, so Grant Crow is injured. Who are you? Are you one of ours? I bet you are, aren't you? 7 weeks. We seem to be pulling out a lot of injuries recently. But on form, excellent stuff. 2 goals. Brings you up to 11. You take the lead over Ortega now as well. And let's just have a quick look at just some of these stats. Team detailed. So if we just, let's say overview, don't we? We want possession. Let's have a, do we win anything on here? No, we don't. Surprise, surprise! Possession, do we see possession? There we go, most possession. We're 5th with 54% possession. That's not bad, really 4% less than West Ham on average. I'm quite happy with that. Goals. I mean, oh, actually, we're 2nd highest. We've scored 38 goals. Most shots. We don't get many shots though. And clean sheets, we're not there. Fewest conceded, we're not there either. Yeah, but possession, that's looked pretty damn good, doesn't it? Okay, right. I'm going to leave it there, I think. We'll back to the table. Butts, 3rd leading goal scorer as well behind Delap and Lecco. We all know about them, don't we? So, onwards, upwards and onwards, or onwards and upwards, whichever way around you see it. So, we're on a... Okay, we're back to winning ways again. We've lost 8, won 10 out of 22. It's not too bad. It doesn't look great, does it? I guess. But we'll have a look, see when we are going to be coming back. We're going to play some more games. We're going to try and get through this season. Not sure who we got in the 3rd round of the FA Cup. If it's a top team, we'll probably play it. If not, we don't want to come back to Middlesbrough. Luton and Blackburn, or do we go Millwall? Have we played Rotherham? Played Millwall at the beginning, do we? Rotherham and QPR, possibly. We'll play some more and we'll come back to these two here. We'll try and get this season moving along. But unless something drastically happens or we go on a really good run, we'll try and get the season done. So if you enjoyed that, please smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And until next time, folks, thank you very much for watching. Thank you.